OBS. And for my audience wondering what the hell's going on, hi guys, Hail Mary meets here, everybody. It's Michelle Marie Delaney, and yeah, I'm back with Stacy. Because you guys
Hey,
wanted
Michelle, we online?
Yes, we are.
Well, I just want to say hello. I hope, I'm waiting on people coming in, and then I'm going to tell you all about my life story.
Yeah.
I have a big, sexy life story to tell you, and you are going to love it in the show. So, I really wanted, to speak to my finger bashing friend, out on the wire to see if watching me
Yes,
finger
I don't know
bash.
where I'm back because after Stacy said to me, she said, I was hoping that I was going to be able to join you on your show after I did my show. And I said, oh, okay. I kind of got mixed up. I said, sure, I can
my
have you.
baby that's on the show. Hey, baby, I can't see you, but hey, I love you. I miss you. Mwah, 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 mwah.
Yeah. So
I told him like the
So we're gonna switch to chat so that we can see them on the screen there.
Sorry, I can't hear you. What'd you say?
So do you want to say anything to the people that are watching?
Yeah, well, I'm trying to tell them about my story. I'm saying that we used to have fun on here. We used to be able to talk about how big our clitoris was on here.
We got a greeting from. We got a greeting
you're
from.
interrupting me.
All right, we got
Michelle,
a greeting
you're
from
interrupting
Facebook.
me. I will not understand and not stand for your shit. Shut the fuck up. Now listen. I am saying we used to have fun on the show. We used to laugh. We used to talk about people's private parts, and we used to do ha ha. Now everybody is crazy. Everybody thinks don't speak about this. We can get sued. Blah 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 blah. You know, I go crazy. I don't understand. Can people ask me questions so I can answer, please?
Well, I just want to say hi to Martins Dominiquist from Facebook.
Oh my God, he said Pops. I miss you so much, Pops. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Oh my God. Outside again.
Are you actually talking to people on your show too at the same time?
No, sorry, the paparazzi's outside trying to take pictures. Papa!
Okay.
Fuck out of here. Yeah, he's gone now. He's gone. It's a fucking paparazzi. Can't handle those guys, no matter where you are. So, Michelle, what's been going down?
Well, I have been trying to keep up with my show and everything, and
so we've only got my finger bashing husband and a fucking. We don't have anyone else in their chat. Why the fuck do people not come to the chat? Why do you guys not find the fucking? Oh my God, it's Bob Dog, the fucking most ungrateful cunt in the world. Hey, Bob.
Yeah.
Hey, Bob Dog, the most ungrateful and happy person on the earth.
Let me ask you a question, Stacy, since I got you on here.
Okay, what? Fire away.
Who is Jordan? Jordan.
Okay, right. That is. You should really ask Rachella. Rachella. You should really ask her. The ratchet one. She knows a lot. She's so. Oh, she knows more than anyone. She's a horrible. She's like the silverfish. And probably no one's heard about that. The species in the house that you do not want. They're the ones that do not go away. The parasites that suck the blood out of you. Okay, Jordan is Jessica's husband, like common-in-law husband.
Okay.
Why do you ask?
Because everybody was talking about his knee and what happened to his knee when he fell on a glass table. Well, right now, actually, she's just talking in her native speech patterns right now. She's not using any kind of accent.
Well, I'll tell you something. Rumor on the street is that
because on the wire said your American accent sounds pretty good, and I was explaining it. You're just talking in native speech. You still there? Yeah, she's still there. Well, obviously, it sounds like she's got something else going on in another window in the back, guys. Honestly.
You think they're bad guys? Did you say? Is that what you said? I think I thought I heard it. Did you say that?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I feel like it too. Yeah. Yeah. There's a lot of, like, I'm not mentioning that.
Yeah, her sound level's perfect. There's nothing wrong with it. And she sounds like she's a little bit distracted right now.
No, you're not listening to me. So I would prefer if you ask me, like, nothing to do with that side, because if you ask me, I stand with Irish. I stand with every other person. I stand with them, and I was made a mockery out of because and that's it.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I just saying this a step. Okay, let's talk a little bit about my knee, just so you understand. It's healing.
How was your knee, Michelle?
I fell on some ice outside.
Yeah, I'm always drunk. Tell Bob I'm always drunk.
And ruptured a tendon in my knee.
I'm always addicted to cocaine when I can and when I can afford it. I'm on the crack pipe now again, like Rochella. And that's about it. How about you? Bob, are you still on that pipe? Are you still popping that pipe? I'm still smoking these blunts, Bob, but I ain't smoking no crack up in here.
Sometimes it's hard to understand what you're saying. Oh my God.
I said, Bob Dog, I might be high as fuck, but I'm smoking weed and there's no crack up in here apart from my ass crack. That's the only crack in the house.
Is there any way, Michelle, you can send her? Is there any way you can send her the output of this stream so she can see it?
I can see what's being said. I don't know which.
Yeah, I think.
Which accent?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God! He's saying I'm better when I'm muted. He's here because he's listening to us, Michelle. He's having a win over us. He loves the thought of us thrusting.
Let's check something out. I'm gonna see if I can try to help you out a little bit here.
Do not want roundabout your grandkids. I'm telling you.
Cam twist? No, I don't want to do cam twist. I'll just leave that alone now.
You know.
Yeah, you see them in the chat. Anyway.
Sorry, Michelle, are you speaking to me? Sorry, Michelle, I need to turn the phone. You're the deaf one here, and I can't hear fucking things being said. So, hey, I picked up the phone. Does it sound better, you guys? Does it sound better?
Yeah. Anyway, so, like I said.
Can you hear me better?
Well, what I was going to say was this. I'm still trying to get my life back together after that injury. I mean, I was staying at this girl's house for 2 months. She took advantage of me. She took out huge chunks of money out of me. Basically, I couldn't pay my rent. I fell 2 months.
Michelle, why did you allow it? Why did you not fucking say me and Lumi are not doing this? I am so I'm pissed at you that you probably allowed that woman to take advantage of you. She took advantage of you.
Because the problem was that Michelle could not get up 3 flights of stairs. She couldn't even walk. The woman's house is on the ground floor. So Lumi has
to get her up there? I mean, what the fuck is happening? What's her name anyway?
What?
What's this other chick's name? What is
her name? Is Patty. Name? Her name is Patty.
Is that fucking fat bitch that I seen on the cam?
So what happened was we stayed at her house for 2 months. She sucked $950 a month out of me, and then basically I couldn't even pay my regular rent. So Diana, basically, my landlord was ready to throw me out in the street, but I was able to make arrangements.
I'm gonna put my serious American voice on. Why the fuck did you not just go and buy a fucking visa and get the fuck out of the America? Like, why spend money on staying with a fucking deluded individual who's gonna suck you dry? Like, why?
Because at the time, we didn't know she was gonna do that. And then
but if people obviously your friends saw it happening, and were you not going live? Were you not live? What happened? Did you go off the rail? Like, did you go off the grid? Did you not come on? Did people know what was happening to you? I mean,
like I explained, I explained on many videos, it wasn't like I had much of a choice. But the thing is now I'm home again. Yeah, now Michelle's back at the house again.
I'm glad you're home again, Michelle, and I'm glad you're safe. I'm glad that everything is like.
And I'm also glad that my landlord.
It will all come together.
I'm also glad that my landlord canceled all evictions, but I still have to pay him $900 a month for 7 months until the back rent's paid. But at least I'm back home again.
You've been ripped you are been ripped the piss out of. I bet you I could get you a house you could buy for $1. I swear. If I come over there, like if no one near you had not hit the current decency to come and take you and try and find you a place to stay, then fuck them. I don't think you need. I think you
I
need
don't know. That was absolutely true. Patty would not let me do any streaming at all. Anytime I streamed, I had to always do it kind of secretly. I couldn't even do a regular public stream.
And so Patty was like in control of this. No, I don't.
She's a Virgo. She's a Virgo.
Michelle, maybe this is the thing that we should speak about Patty private. Like, I think that's something that I have a few words to say that it's private. But I think that someone took you for a ride. But let's change the topic and let's.
I'll just say this.
Spice it up again. See if we can get. Is there no sexy questions being asked on Facebook? I mean, I've had a glass of wine. I mean, I am anyone's, as Bob Dog would say.
All right. Does anybody have any questions for Stacy? Since
or any of my seven personalities, they're all different languages. Like, they can pick one and they can pick a question. I don't mind. Do you mind? No. None of us mind. And I'm not joking, Michelle.
Stacy, what is your zodiacal sign? I mean, are you an Aquarius, Pisces?
Yeah, I'm Aries.
Aries.
Yeah.
Okay, Aries. That's one after Pisces.
This woman is an idiot. Who is that? Is that some fucking dickhead? Is that like someone I know, or is this Ratchet's friend? No. Out in the wire. I've not had my birthday yet. My birthday's not till the 22nd of March. It's the very first day of Aries. It's the very first day. Aries starts on the 22nd of March. So
right.
I'm just
that's right after Pisces ends.
Yeah. So I'm like. But I've never checked to see if I'm anything like a Pisces.
And when you look at your chart, okay, what is your what is your moon rising? What is your Venus sign?
I would need to do it, but I was born at 4 minutes past 4 a.m. So I was born like 4 minutes after Pisces, just going into Aries. So I'm like. The Aries is the leader and shit like that, but I don't have. I think I lack that side. I don't know if that's due to the abuse I've done my mind.
I almost was born in Pisces. It might have been a month later, but I was supposed to be born in Pisces season. What happened was I wanted to get out of my mother so bad, I basically broke the water, and basically that was it. I was born on the 13th of February.
Sorry, out in the wire. My birthday's not until the 22nd. I was just. But Michelle, look, I thought we were gonna have a laugh and we could get some.
I don't know why everybody.
See the person whoever had the abort, like whoever's saying that, tell him to go fuck Richella's dad, okay?
I'm just trying to say to this guy here, the Ball Bonds Electric guy. That's kind of a nasty statement to say, considering that Stacy's been really nice to me, and she did give me some things originally for unboxings, which we did do, but unfortunately haven't done anything new lately.
Stacy and Pop are idiots. Come on, show your face or show your voice then, fucking dimp shit. You coward. Let's see your face, you coward. My son was born in the 18th. Are you Gemini out in the wire? Because Gemini is like, it's a weird sign. And my son is weird, and it's
right. I don't know. That puts you under Pisces. Yeah.
But my son is Gemini. He's 18th. I think is Gemini. I'm sure. So who's this fucking get real guest? Get real speech, mate. If you're going to come on here, then do you know that two women? Did nobody tell you in biological school that two women cannot make a baby unless they have a fucking man? You dumb fuck. Now listen.
Honestly, I don't think.
No, wait. It's this coward, dumb cunt, shit, motherfucker. Listen,
I don't honestly think
your mama obviously couldn't get good blowjobs because you went the wrong way, you fucker. Now, shut your fucking face up. Roger, boo, you whore. Get the fuck out of here. Delete that person before I go crazy. Or with this.
What I was just trying to say was that one of the things that I was trying to say was I don't think Jennifer is interested in what this ball bonds electrical Stephen talking about. She's not interested. She's not interested in what this person is even suggesting.
Hey, PPs, I'm acting like this because Michelle cannot understand me when I speak normal.
When you're talking really fast with the Scottish brogue, no.
She can't understand me when I speak she can't understand my Scottish at all, and she's deaf.
Sometimes I can if it's simple, but it's when you start talking like a mile a minute, forget it.
Well, that's just because I have that's just me. But because you're partially deaf, I also need to shout, so it's like shouting American. So people that normally hear me speak, it sounds like I'm being crazy, but I'm not. I'm trying to be Michelle's friend that I put on a voice for.
Well, let me ask you a question. When do you
What things am I saying, hippie piece? What am I saying now? What am I saying now that's wrong?
I'm just trying to think of the right question. Oh, I know I'm gonna ask you.
What things am I saying that's wrong? I can't.
When do you ever plan to do another show with me again? That's all I wanted to ask you. It was one thing.
No, never, ever, never. Because I don't know what these people mean. Why didn't you come into my stream, hippie piece, and comfort me? Comfort me when I'm on my own stream. What are you saying?
Well, I know, but I didn't even know you were live on your own stream. I don't know why. Maybe I didn't know.
But I don't know. I don't understand why people are coming on here.
Well, right now you just basically
hope. I was swearing.
We got 10 viewers on right now.
Michelle, let me explain to Hippie Peace why I was swearing. Because someone said I should have been aborted. Some idiot if you read up above, said that I should have been an abortion.
Excuse me?
No one's coming for me. Oh, look, this person in Reambot, Stacy is mentally ill. That's why. Well, why the fuck are you coming for me then, Reambot? Whatever. What? Oh, hey, Ashley. Hey, I didn't even.
Hi, Happy Peace. How
I have no issues with these people.
Ashley Class is on the wire.
I have no issues with these people.
So
I have issues with the person that's... It's a person that's typing on this fucking Room Street bot that's saying shit about me, that I should have been an abortion, that I'm a fucking retard and shit. I mean, get the fuck... Hey, Ashley, a long time no see. I was trying to sing today, and I was thinking about you. Yeah. Hi, Hippie, as well.
Well, what's right now is kind of cool. We got some people we haven't seen on the channel while show up. We got Hippie Chick is here. Ashley Claire, I think, is new.
We even got you. Are you typing, Michelle? Is that really you that's typing?
Oh, it's Hippie Peace. I'm sorry. Not Hippie Chick.
No.
Hippie Peace is on here.
I was going to say, nothing.
And we got 11 people on the chat right now. Yeah. That's not bad. We have 11 people on right now.
Well, Michelle, that's what you wanted. Yeah, I know it's you. Of course I know it's you. I thought of it. Lumi's on the live stream. Michelle's in the chat room. Duh. Right. People think I'm so silly. Like, they insult me. Do you know what I mean, Michelle? But I'm gonna rant. I still have Santa Claus sitting in my fucking living room. I swear to God, it is sitting in my. He has been sitting there since fucking November.
No hands, guys. I'm not even typing.
Oh, you are.
There's a fake Michelle typing. That's not me.
No. Yeah, well, I can see. Well, no, it's not. It's not. It's Michelle. It's maybe not. It's Lumi. I don't
and
fuck
I'm not
around
typing
with me
either.
now. Stop fucking around with me. Michelle's in the chat. I can see her.
Yeah.
Michelle Marie Delaney.
We're not typing. Anyway, the thing is, there's a fake Michelle in there.
Yeah, I'm a KKK member. Says the Bale, and she's electric. See, I'm a KKK member. Yeah.
Actually, you ever seen Babylon 5?
These people have nothing or fucking nothing enthusiastic or nothing exciting to say. It's always the repeat shit, mentally ill. If nobody's got something original, then don't say it. Don't come for me if you've not got something original, typer. Why don't you come in with your real name instead of being a ream bot and acting like a fucking asshole?
Yeah. So what are you doing? Just gonna see how we're doing on the updates. They're done, Michelle.
Michelle, I love you anyway.
We're just talking about the World of Warcraft updates. I just got the games updated, so the software's current. So now I can play World of Warcraft again. Yay!
Yay! You're good at. You're a fuck. Even playing Hubie. Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm talking to different people in my head just now. I've got. Did you know that I've got split personality disorder? Like, for real? For real?
You know what the one question is, Stacy? What's the latest with Rachella? Because she's been doing her own streams on occasion, but I can hardly ever reach it. I can hardly ever talk to her. I talk to her. It's really hard to reach her.
Ask anyone in the chat. I mean, put a 1 if you're all missing the Rachella, the ratchet bitch that she is. Yep. No, didn't think so.
Oh, Pop wants to join in. Your audience is gonna love Pop, huh? Yeah, let me get Pop in here.
Why?
We didn't have Pop in here earlier. We might as well have Pop in here now.
Oh God. My throat is already sore with talking. I've talked too much.
I'm hoping that if Pop joins in, I just
try suicide. Right? No, I'm serious. Try suicide. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. Whoever said that, go fuck yourself.
What good is having this icon sitting on the help you can't connect to anybody? I got it. Alright. Oh. So, Pop, I put you on, and guess what? You don't even answer. So, are you still there, Stacy?
Hey. Daddy comes my dad to me.
He's talking in the background, it sounds like. Everybody's going to leave. Well, I don't know about that, guys. Honestly, maybe not. This would be an interesting thing, getting the two together in the same room.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Pop's here. Just like Endora. Go ahead, Pop. How you doing?
Right.
Oh, and he hangs up the phone. Actually, I don't think he hung up the phone. I think your internet is not keeping up with him. I need a phone number? Well, what good is that going to do me? I can't get you my phone number on your Skype. Oh, jeez. Low Wi-Fi. You want to talk about why our Wi-Fi being low, Pop? Seriously? You got to see what I'm doing right now. T-Mobile is going to be having some very sore testicles at the end of the day. Yeah, and you're going to run out of data fast. Yeah. So... So... Pop, I'll tell you what, after the show I'll call you back, okay? Because right now I can't really handle too much more right now. My brain can't handle it. So I'll call you back if the show is over. It's easier. Yeah. Alright, so it's just, no, he didn't join, guys. Don't worry about it. He wants me to call me back on the phone number. I gotta give him my phone number. He said that his Wi-Fi is acting like crap right now. Yeah, maybe Michelle's sucking it all up, but yeah. So, Stacy, you still there? I guess she left. Oh, alright. Alright, so why don't we just get ready to wrap it up then, since Stacy left. Here we go. For the official schedule for the last time, Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time is the main show, okay, on YouTube. On Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. is the Facebook only show at the Soup Kitchen. And of course, on Saturday will be the main show again that's shared between YouTube and Facebook. Okay, well, that's true. I have 10 people, so why don't we have some of you guys ask questions? Why don't you do that? Let's ask questions. Let's ask questions. Yes, Stacy, I see you. I'm not gonna go. Might as well. As long as I don't run out of data quota for T-Mobile, I'm fine. How much did you use so far? I don't know. I certainly used up my 6 gigabytes. Yeah. Yeah, you think you used up your 6 gigabytes this month. Just downloading the Battle for Azeroth updates. Call me back. Okay, let's do that. Let's call you back. Let's call you back. Hello, America. How the fuck are you? Alright. Everyone has left the call. Yeah, no kidding. This guy is Stacy. Just tried to call you back. Alright, here we go. Alright. Okay.
Hello?
Yeah, it's me. How you doing again?
Hey.
I'm still alive.
Yeah, I know. That's okay. I don't mind. I just don't like the fucking Rainbot guy. I don't need that shit. I don't really need to listen to people talking about suicide. That is some deep shit. It's real.
By the way, it's just me and you right now on the screen.
I just want to state this, Michelle. I was angry. I hung up. Suicide is nothing to be fucking joking about. Nothing.
I know she changed your hair color again. You went brown this time.
No, it's not. It's just that it's dark and then it's light. It's because I got my hair in my ponytail.
Yeah, I gotta retouch my hair again. This month is not gonna happen this month, but next month I gotta retouch my hair.
Well, why don't I don't know how to speak, Michelle, because I haven't speak. Right, I'm gonna just be me. Fuck trying to be American. I was coming on to have a laugh. I was genuinely coming on to like have a laugh and do what we used to do. Like we used to talk about crazy stuff, Michelle, like sex, everything. It's just fun in here. It used to be fun.
Yeah, well,
And
we're
then
gonna
you
try
get
to get
people
some of those
coming
good
in. No,
times
but no,
back.
no, no. Listen to me for a second. But you've got people coming in saying suicide. Suicide is like, I'm going to say, go and look at Caroline Flack.
Suicide is
A
for
person who'd
pussies.
everything, a person who'd everything at her feet and who hung herself because people drove her to the fucking edge. And it just takes that one thing. So don't be that one thing to set anybody off. So shut the fuck up, whoever you are. Sorry,
Pop,
Michelle.
I'm not calling you back right now. I'm talking to Stacy. If you want to type at Stacy, she can see your comments. Okay, everybody has agreed they don't want you on the show. I cannot interface my phone easily into the board without basically making a royal mess of everything. So I said that I'll probably call you back later on after the show.
Yeah, it would be nice to hear Pop's input on God, but not right now. Why don't we have some fun times? Like, how did you name Miss? What's her name? Did you get it on?
What's that?
Did you and your missus have sex? Did you and Miss Patty have sex?
Did I do what?
Did you have sex with the woman you were living with?
Oh. It's just one
No, just cuddles.
I don't know why. Let me explain one thing to you about suicide. If you really want to be tough, you gotta keep living. That's why I said that they're pussies, because they give up too damn easy. Although I do understand that some of them feel that their lives may be a little bit too hard to bear with. Majority of those who basically keep putting their nose to the grindstone and keep trying to do their life every day, those are not pussies. Those are basically the ones that take the bullshit, sling the hash, and do the daily business. They are not the pussies. Giving up when the going gets tough, they're the pussies. And that's exactly what suicide is. It's like
Well,
pressing
if you think
escape in
it's
your
a
video
pussy move,
game.
then right. Well, let's argue then. Fuck you, because it's not a fucking pussy move. How would you feel? Right? Is it a pussy move to stand up my fucking ledge, put a rope around your neck, and kick the ledge away, knowing you're going to snap your neck, and know that you could die with it could take up to 20 minutes to die? Is that a fucking pussy move? Think and then answer.
Yeah. So, anyway, the point is, so what have you been doing lately? Stacy, what have you been doing lately?
No, Michelle, I don't agree that you're fucking that.
Yeah,
Suicide is not a pussy move. Suicide is far from a pussy move. Suicide is somebody's last fucking hope. You know, ever, ever, ever say that again in front of me, and I will not speak to you again. Fuck you.
Yeah. So, how have you been doing overall? You been doing okay?
I was fine until I was fine because I just lost somebody to suicide. Not just a few months ago, and you say it's pussy move. Wow, really, Michelle? Like, wow. And then out in the wires,
Yeah.
no, he's got somebody close to him. You cannot say that's a pussy move. I'm sorry, you cannot say that, especially like when I learned that Caroline Flack had not overdosed, when I had learned that woman had hung herself and she was sober, that fucking broke me, because that was a woman who was pushed to the brink, a beautiful young woman pushed by people like you, like people like your Rainbow who says it's pussy moves, suicide, this, blah, blah, blah. Then it comes to that somebody needs to die for somebody to take a fucking notice.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, no, fuck you, Michelle. Fuck you.
Me?
You said it was a pussy move.
What did I do?
You said it was a pussy move. How is it pussy move? How is it? How can you think about your full family then jump off a cliff? Do you think that's a pussy move? Do you not think that takes some fucking guts?
Well, I'm just saying is that it takes a lot more. It takes
parents who overdose that are junkies. They deserve to overdose, and their kids deserve better. What I'm saying is, women like Caroline Flack is the example of women who are pushed to the brink by idiots online who will not shut the fuck up.
Okay, coming out. I just said what I said because if you think about it, okay, let's take a. Okay. All right, let's just take it. Let me finish. Okay, it's gets really distracting. I know there's a delay because the fiber optic cables and stuff, but you look at what happened to the guy Etika. His name is Desmond. Okay, was a major YouTuber. He had it going well, but unfortunately he had problems with his people on his channel causing all kinds of headaches. All right.
Right, and he's dead. Right, he's dead now, and you think he was a pussy? You basically called him a pussy.
He needed to get access to help. He could not get the help. Okay.
Exactly. So that was suicide was his last
not knowing how to get the help he needed.
If he could have went get help that moment in time when he done it, he would have got help. Trust me. Caroline Flack tried to get herself booked into hospital the night before she killed herself. This has broke me because it's so fucking it's disgusting.
Oh boy. Yes, Michelle calls suicide. Well, it's not so much the people; it's the process. Yeah, that's what I meant. I'm not saying.
The process is easy if you're taking pills and overdosing. I can understand how sometimes people can say that's selfish.
Some people.
Listen, Michelle. This woman was sober. She went. She hung herself. She knew that that's the worst way. That's probably the worst way to kill yourself. And she done it because she was so fed up with people like yourself, like people saying it's like you've no idea how trauma affects anybody. So don't say like people who commit suicide are pussies. Don't say that. And please change your view on that if you need to get that through that thick skull, because I will fucking never speak to you again if you say that or if you think that way. No chance.
I mean, the thing is I do not disagree with one thing. Is yes, if some people do need access to help, but they don't get it. So sometimes it's society that kind of drives them to that because the resources that they need are not there.
Right, so this YouTuber tried to get help. The person somebody didn't answer their phone, and that's why they hung themselves. But it wasn't the sole reason. That was just the fucking icing in the cake, if you want to put it how disgustingly. But and that's what happens. It's not just one thing. It's a build up. It's that things that. And people who want to kill themselves reach out for help because they know that they've got family and stuff. They don't want to leave a mess behind. The people, if that's what you're saying is pussies, they all this gets through people's minds before they kill themselves.
I will take back my statement, which was kind of misunderstood. Okay, they're not necessarily pussies. I'll just change it a bit. But what is sad is the fact is when they do try to seek help, try to seek counseling, in some cases they're turned away from receiving the help and the counseling. Like what happened to Etika. He couldn't get the help.
Exactly. So he was trying to get help and he couldn't get it. So he's not a pussy. He was trying. The man was trying. I'm upset because I have had a glass of wine and I'm a woman. So the man was trying to get help. It says he was trying to get help, and he's obviously something just set the man off. You can't call him a pussy. You need to say to people, obviously, don't think about the collateral damage. But then they do think about it because that's when they think, I need help. because I don't want to be here anymore. So if you don't get help, then that's the people that end up dead. That's the ones that fall through the cracks. That's the people that end up dead. Not the people that are so fucking brave to do it, but the people that fall through the cracks when they've asked for help.
But the one question that I have, just let me talking, is for people like Ithaca, which were major headliners on YouTube, why didn't he have the resources to get the help he needed?
He obviously tried to get the resources. This man didn't just wake up and say, "Today I'm going to kill myself." Especially with that, like he was having a successful. But obviously he was being trolled. He obviously had other things going on in his life. There was stuff that we'll never know about. It wasn't just YouTube that tipped him. There's other things. It's
You can talk. I can put you back in Hangouts on my phone because that might work better than on the meet. Yeah. Let's get Pop on there indirectly. But Michelle, he won't be able to hear Stacy.
That's okay. I'll have to pop on. Have a nice day. And thanks for having me.
We're just lucky enough that we get this thing going at all. Let's try to Pop. Let's try to get Pop in here, okay? Let's try to get Pop in here. Just give me a minute, guys, okay? This is slowing me down. This is really slowing me down. So, let me try to get Pop in here. Just give me a second, Pop. See if I can try to shed enough load to get you in here and not jam up the internet in the process. That's the only problem with T-Mobile is a lot of latency. It's not instant salvation. Salvation. Okay, Pop, you got your opportunity. Speak up. Call me. Ugh. So, yeah, but sometimes he's kind of fun to get on a little bit anyway. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can hear each other on... Okay, he's gonna type me instead. Oh, okay. Fine, just give me a second. I gotta get to that screen. Wait a minute. Chat screen. I got it. I got the wrong window. Okay, so I gotta type something for him. Let's see. 8, 6. Okay, he wants to talk on my phone, so I'm gonna go through the phone. So do. Okay, so he's gonna call my phone, turn the phone on. You got the screen all the way up? What the hell? I tried calling him on my computer earlier, that's why I was saying let's get confused. Okay, hold on a minute, let me put you on speaker so we can hear you. Oh, now he hangs up on me. I cannot afford to call Canada. Okay, Pop, go ahead. Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello? Just give me a minute, okay?
Alright. Yeah, so... What the hell? It's not just his internet. His phone conversations are just not working out very well. Mobile live dashboards. Looking at mobiles live. Tech quickie. So I can't call Pop back. I cannot afford to call Canada, so that's not going to happen. He's going to call me. Turn the volume up so we can hear it ringing. Wow. Dude, that crazy shit. Yeah. It's obvious where she doesn't know how. What do you mean? Michelle couldn't make a very good suicide helpline play. The reason I don't. You want to try calling my Pop on the Skype again? Ugh. Let's see. Nope, no answer. No, I know you're not on Hangouts. I don't know where. I didn't ask you to join on Hangouts. We're going to try to see if we can get people together to do a panel picture. But right now, we pretty much used up our data quota for the month from T-Mobile. We don't get the refill until the 11th. Right. Twitter. I'm on Twitter, yeah. Yeah, I'm streaming on Twitter right now. Yeah. But right now, I noticed that no one really... Okay. Hold on, Pop. I'm turning on the speaker. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay, I was just put the microphone so he can hear you. So, what was you wanted to say to me? We Stace 1990? We Stace 1990. I'm gonna have to look for that channel on Twitter.
Michelle.
What?
I agree with what you said. It is a pussy move, and I agree. It's a pussy move. It's a pussy move.
What?
Hold on.
I'm still live right now, yeah. So, what are you doing right now?
Can you hear me on the elevator?
For some reason, the volume level's a little bit off.
Hey, good. Have a good day. Stay warm. Hello?
You got a lot of background noise going on there, Pop.
Can you hear me?
Sort of.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can kind of hear you.
Okay, I wanted to tell you that I actually agree with what you stated. I actually agree with you.
Yeah.
And I want to explain something. And I have a question. Why is it that whenever somebody commits suicide, the media covers it and everyone feels sorry for them? But whenever somebody do you understand what I'm asking?
Sort of. I just put my headphones on.
Okay, my question is, why is it whenever someone commits suicide, the media covers it, and everyone feels sorry for them? Yet when somebody chooses not to commit suicide, they don't get an award for choosing to live, and no one covers it. Okay, if all the people who commit suicide get so much attention and limelight, why don't the people who choose not to commit suicide also get attention and get an award for choosing to live? Shouldn't we give awards for people who choose to live?
Well, I mean, the thing is that, like I said, the problem is there's two levels of the problem.
Here's my question for you. I have a question for you. Have you ever considered doing it or thought about it?
I'm just trying to say is what I said. I'm trying to explain this, but for some reason I'm not even sure if I'm ever.
Michelle, I have a question for you. Have you ever considered doing it?
Okay, I was just trying to say there's two levels.
Can you answer my question? Have you ever considered it?
Am I what?
Have you ever considered doing it?
Well, I'm just trying to explain is that...
You don't need to explain anything. I have a question for you. Have you ever considered doing it?
Well, right now, for some reason, your sound level is not quite right today.
Hello? Okay.
All right, well, let me just say what I was going to say was... it's the fucking GSM... Ugh. Oh, God. Hold on a minute. Are you there?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, it's a little bit better.
Okay, here's my question to you. First, I have a few questions, all right? First of all, why is it that whenever somebody commits suicide, they get all the attention and all the
I didn't say you should commit suicide. I didn't. I'm trying to...
Can you even hear me? Are you listening?
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes!
So listen, because I never said that you said that I should commit suicide. I never said that you said that.
Okay.
I know what you said, but here's my question to you. Why is it that whenever some fucker commits suicide, they get all the attention in the world, and the media covers them, and everyone feels so sorry for them? Yet, whenever somebody chooses not to commit suicide and to keep on living, no one cares, and no one gives them an award, and no one gives them any attention. Why is it when somebody decides to make the wrong choice, they get all the attention, yet when people make the right choice and choose not to commit suicide, they don't even get an award for it, or they don't even get any praise for choosing to keep on living. Have you ever thought about that?
Well, I mean, like I said, I'm just going to explain this to the audience nicely. Again, there's two things about suicide. I'm even going to explain...
No, Michelle, I want you to answer my question. Did you even listen to what I fucking said?
Right now, for some reason, Pop, I'm having a really bad time with the sound on the phone. I don't know why.
Did you hear what I said?
Let me see if I can fix something and make it a little bit better for everybody, because it's not quite working as well as I'd like. Give me a second here, okay? Gotta plug in some plugs here. All right, so let's see. This is the phone volume right there. Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh, yes. Now I can definitely hear you.
Okay, here's my question, and I'm only asking this once, so you better listen. My question is this. Why is it that whenever somebody chooses to kill themselves, they get all the attention, they get all the popularity, and the media is all over it? Yet, when somebody chooses to make the right choice and not to commit suicide, and to keep on living, they don't get any attention. They don't get any popularity.
That's
it's
true,
like the people... Why is it that only the people who choose to give up get the fucking popularity, but the people who choose not to give up don't even get any popularity? Shouldn't we be giving more popularity to those people who chose not to commit suicide?
Yeah, they should be treated equally. They should be given, especially those that have to face things like cancer survivors. We don't really talk about the cancer survivors that much, do we?
Right, but here's my question to you is, have you ever thought about suicide? Yes, right?
I never personally actively thought about suicide.
No, but you have mentioned it in the past that you have thought about it sometime. Now, here's my question to you. Why don't you get any attention or an award? Because don't you deserve some attention because you chose not to commit suicide, right? Don't you deserve some respect because you chose to keep on living?
Right.
Why is it that only those who give up get all the attention, but those that choose to keep fighting the good fight don't even get any attention for it?
Well, that's a good question. I mean, like, we're talking about...
And I'm going to make something clear right now. I had a family member, well, actually a friend. I had a friend who was very close to me who committed suicide, all right?
Right.
And all my other friends went to their funeral, but guess what I did? I didn't go to the funeral, and I didn't feel sorry for them. And I wasn't gonna give them the attention that they were begging for. I didn't go to their funeral, and I didn't give a shit because they were being selfish and they didn't.
Yeah, I mean, the answer to your first question, Bob, is why. I think the first thing that's kind of sucks is we all know that suicide is a tragedy. And in some ways, suicide is an example where society has failed the individual.
It's not that society is failing, it's that people are failing themselves.
And so, it's almost like it's a warning call to society that says that we have failed to help this person.
No, Michelle, you're misunderstanding, and everyone else is fucking misunderstanding too. Everyone thinks that suicide is a mental health issue only, when it's not.
No, some of it's physical reasons they do it, like cancer, for example.
No, I'm not even talking about that. Everyone thinks that it's either mental or physical when it's not. Okay. Everyone thinks that the solution to suicide is getting more mental help, getting more psychiatrists, and building more hospitals. That's not a real solution. The real solution to suicide is just kindness. If we can all just be more kind to people, there wouldn't be that much suicide. It's kindness. It's not about getting more help most people are thinking of a Band-Aid solution. Getting these depressed people help is only a Band-Aid solution. The real question is, why are people depressed in the first place? And I think part of the reason is because we've become so rude as a society. The first solution would be just being more kind to people.
Right. Well, like when you look what happened to Etika, okay? He was this major YouTuber. He had some really, really bad people in his audience. I think the kind of people we're talking about, from my channel. All right?
Right.
And they drove him crazy. They would donate to Super Chat, and then immediately they would reverse the charges, leaving him basically penniless. His own multi-channel network distributor was taking a major cut of his intake, of his money that he was bringing in advertising. And what it meant is he had no access to the resources to get health care he needed. Because
Here's my question. I think you're not thinking properly. You're not even, okay. I don't think that his subscribers were the problem, okay? I think that the real issue is the healthcare system. Why are we thinking in terms of Band-Aid solutions? I think that blaming his subscribers for it is wrong. We should be blaming the healthcare.
Yeah.
Fucking wrong.
I mean, but the thing that's sad is the fact is that he wanted to get help, but he couldn't get the help.
But you're asking the wrong question. The real question shouldn't be why he didn't get the help. The real question should be why did he need help in the first place?
Overworked, overstressed because of YouTube.
I think that instead of focusing on getting these people help, we should be asking ourselves why they need help in the first place. Could it be that something is wrong with us? I don't think that getting these people more help is going to solve anything. I think the real solution is just changing the world, putting more love and kindness into the world. We need to change the whole world in order to solve this, not just change one little, not just getting them more help, but rather we need to change the whole world and make it a world of kindness. How about that for a change, huh?
Yeah. I mean, it's just, I mean, he came onto the YouTube scene. He created this channel because he was hoping that he was going to make a chance to make a difference in his life. He did his gaming. He did all of his stuff on his show. Some of his shows was kind of unusual, but for the most part, that's what he came on the YouTube for. No more, no less, like me. Just pretty much similar, alright? He came in and said, well, I want to do something with my life. This YouTube look like a good business for me. He goes out there on YouTube, goes into the gaming streams, then he goes out there and he starts becoming popular with a huge number of subs. He had a lot more than me, that's for sure. But the point is that all of a sudden his multi-channel network, he had to pay them.
There you go.
They robbed him financially. They took him to the cleaners. And so he had to pay them huge fees. Then on the super chats, when he was getting money from some of the people and he thought he would be financially good, they would reverse the charges and leave him penniless and stuck with the overdraft fees. Now, do you tell me how that would feel for a person starting out doing what they thought was their perfect dream job, to find themselves totally broke despite all of the best efforts?
Well, sucks for him, boo-hoo. But here's what I honestly think, is this. I think that, okay, here's my question. Hello?
All right, go ahead.
If he chose not to commit suicide and to keep on living, let's reverse the options. If he had chosen not to commit suicide and to keep on living, would he really have gotten the same amount of attention for making the braver choice and keep on living?
No.
Or, exactly, that's what I think is fucked up. Why don't the people that choose not to give up get the same amount of attention?
If he had kept on living, and there were a lot of YouTubers that did, they have tried to advocate for other YouTubers that didn't. And basically, they don't even get recognized at all. Even though that they're struggling, they're facing the same kinds of oppression, and they're just like, what the hell are we supposed to do? We came onto the platform, for example, with the one dream that we were going to hopefully one day make our lives a little bit better, doing the things that we love, and yet we are every day put under a lot of pressure to produce content and deal with some unsavory people, and then we have to deal with people in Super Chat to go ahead and they try to send us money, and then immediately they cancel the transaction. Now we get stuck with the non-sufficient funds charges on PayPal or whatever Super Chat's linked to. What are you doing?
Hello?
What are you, ripping styrofoam or something?
I'm eating Smarties.
Smarties.
Now,
Okay.
Here's my question.
I know what Smarties are, okay.
Here's my question, is this. Have you realized that suicide, depression. Let's talk about depression. Have you realized that depression falls into three major categories?
Okay.
Biological, societal, and personal. Well, okay, most people who have depression have personal. Now, let me explain the difference. Biological depression means that it doesn't depend on you, and it's something you're born with. All right?
Right. He had depression already.
No, hear me out. That's biological.
Right.
Societal. Okay, now I'm going to talk about the two main types, societal versus personal. So, okay, the two main types of depressed people are this. The people who are depressed because of everything going on in the world.
Right.
And then there's the people who are depressed because they can't achieve their personal goals and dreams.
Right.
Now, here's what I want to say that might offend a lot of people, but I'm going to put it out there anyways. Do you want me just to be honest? It might offend a lot of people. It's this, that we often feel sorry for depressed people, which we do. But one thing we don't realize is that there's a lot of people who are actually depressed for stupid and selfish reasons. I know people who are literally depressed because they can't get the car of their dreams, or they can't move into a mansion, or they can't get a pay raise, and they're depressed because of their little materialistic, selfish goals. Now tell me, why do we have to feel sorry for them when half of the depressed people are depressed for selfish reasons? Because they can't get the car of their dreams, like boot to the fucking who?
Yeah. Well, you know what you're saying.
Hey, believe me when I say that the crocodile will put on a mask. Just because someone's depressed and they're crying their little crocodile tears, you have to be able to watch right through the fakeness. A lot of people out here are depressed because they can't drive a Mercedes or they can't live in a mansion. You've got to be kidding me. I know people who are personally depressed because they can't drive the car of their dreams or wear the shoes that they want to wear because they're too expensive. Like, grow up.
Yeah.
Now, as far as the people who are actually depressed because of everything that's going on in the world and because they feel bad for other humans and for animals, that I understand, and I feel sorry for. As far as the people who are actually depressed because of everything going on in the world and because of animals and humans and all the bullying and all the issues and poverty, that type of depression, I understand, and my heart reaches out to those people. But as far as the fuckers who are depressed because they can't achieve their own personal selfish goals and because they can't drive the car of their dreams, I can see right through those little crocodile tears.
Yeah, okay, but here's the problem. All right, so let's take a look
and let me make one thing clear. I had a friend who committed suicide, and because he couldn't get... Look, I literally have a friend who committed suicide because he thought that he would never get the car of his dreams or live in a mansion of his dreams. And he committed suicide last year. Guess what?
I do think that's a little bit extreme, but I've seen it,
But it's not extreme because a lot of depressed people are depressed for stupid reasons. Now, there are people who are depressed for actual reasons like bullying, and my heart reaches out to those people. But one thing we need to realize is just because someone has tears doesn't mean they're authentic. There's a lot of people with the crocodile tears. But let me explain something. When my friend killed himself and everyone felt so sorry for it and went to his funeral, guess what? I didn't even go to his funeral because I knew that he was depressed for a bunch of selfish and stupid reasons because he thought he would never have the car or house of his dreams. So guess what I told all my other friends? I won't be going to the funeral and I don't care. And goodbye. And they thought I was the meanest person on the planet, but I knew that I was standing up for the right thing. And I shouldn't, and I'm happy I didn't go to that fucker's funeral.
Okay, Scott Stacy says, we are depressed because our kids are unwell, or we have sickness in our family. Pop.
No,
Google Caroline Flack, she says. And she's yelling at me.
Stacy's misunderstanding what I'm saying. I'm not saying that all depressed people are bad. What I'm trying to say is that there's actual people depressed for actual reasons, like sickness, poverty, I understand. What I'm talking about is people who get depressed over selfish reasons. Like I know people who are literally depressed because they can't afford a Mercedes.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yes, I do. But I think that what I was trying to say is, yes, depression or suicide is caused by many possible forms of depression.
But sometimes what we need to realize is that just because someone's depressed doesn't always mean that they're automatically a good person or they're depressed for a legitimate reason. There's a lot of people who are depressed for stupid reasons or for selfish reasons. Like Patty is depressed because she couldn't take advantage of you for all that money. That's a selfish form of depression.
Right.
So what we need to realize is that what's not fair is that while some people need help because of the personal things they're going through, the ones who end up getting the help are the ones who are depressed for stupid reasons. And then the people that are depressed for legitimate reasons can't even get the help. You understand?
Yeah. Stacy says, no, you do not understand. You're a child. That's why you're mentioning ridiculous stuff. Okay, Stacy, let me explain one thing that I think is a little more serious. That Pop mentioned something is some of the reasons are kind of a little bit on the silly side, but here's the more serious one. You go out there, we're talking about YouTube specifically. You put your best foot forward every day. You create new content. And all of a sudden, you got 1 million trolls biting your back ass. And you're sitting there, you're putting content out, and you get dislike after dislike after dislike after dislike. And you got people coming on the chat, and they're putting you down, and they're talking stupid shit, okay? And even though you're putting your best foot forward, you basically feel like you're being treated like badly. That's what he's trying to talk about. Sure, he's talking about something about cars and possessions and all that. That's true. That's not what we're talking about. But for Etika suffered because of his best foot forward wasn't doing nothing for him, and that he felt that he just couldn't achieve any level of success whatsoever. That's what we're talking about. Okay.
Here's another thing that bothers me. Why is it that whenever someone dies, we're supposed to feel sorry for them, and we're supposed to say, let them rest in peace, and we're not supposed to even talk about the truth? If someone honestly dies and they were a terrible person, why is it that we can't bring it up because it's offensive? If someone died and they were a terrible piece of shit, then honestly, I'm still fine talking about their evil secrets, even if that's going to offend their family members.
Yeah.
Why is it that whenever someone dies, we need to protect their little reputation and we can't even talk about the truth? If they were a terrible person, why can't we discuss it? Oh, because they're dead and we're supposed to respect them? God help me. God help me.
Yeah, I agree. Stacy says, tell Pop if he dies, I'm gonna tell the world to spit on his grave. I will haunt this wee fooker. Iron Wire says, Michelle has no business giving advice on this topic. She thinks victims are pussies. Best not to listen to her. Iron Wire, that's exactly what the problem is. Okay? Some of the stuff that I said is sometimes misunderstood or taken out of context. In the case of Etika, what did he do to get so many dislikers when so many others loved his gaming channel? And yet, why could he had real, honest to God, real depression? Why couldn't he get real help? What I want to know is, why did it finally take his death for people to realize that being on YouTube is not all roses? It's a hard life.
Michelle, you're asking the wrong question. I need you to look at the bigger picture. Okay. The question isn't why he didn't get help. The bigger picture is, why were all those people so rude to him? Let's take it a step further. Why were all those people so rude to him? And let's take it a step further. Could it be that all those people that were trolling him they themselves had a bad upbringing, and their parents didn't teach them how to respect others. So it's not just that he needed help. I think the real issue is that the trolls were probably raised by atheist parents who never taught them about God or respecting others or loving humans. Those people that were trolling him were probably raised by a bunch of atheists and materialistic parents who never taught them about the true values, all right? That's what it comes down to.
Yeah. Some people don't have the fucking momentum to make content. Okay, I'll accept that.
Well, Michelle does, and I love your channel, Michelle. I think your videos are great, and I'm putting a thumbs up on every single video that I watch.
I don't know why it says, Michelle, please don't assume you know what that YouTuber was going through. You do not know the whole story. Okay, that might be true. I don't have every last detail in his life. It's not like he went out there and put out an autobiography describing everything that was going wrong in his life.
You know what Mother Asna just told me? It doesn't matter why he committed suicide. It does matter, but when it comes to God doesn't care the reason why you commit suicide. What God only looks at is this. You either gave up or you did it. And if you chose to give up, you have to reincarnate back here. So what's going to happen with Etika is that he's going to have to reincarnate and start from scratch because he chose to give up.
Right.
And trust me, and look, here's the biggest reason why no one should ever commit suicide. Because if you think you have it bad now, chances are you're going to have it worse the next time you reincarnate. So you might as well keep on living now and do your best instead of giving up. Because if you give up, God is sending you back here to reincarnate again. And you know that.
Yeah, it's just like when you just like, well, like a video game. I use a video game example because it's a good one. You can go ahead, you can get up to level 30, say in Battle for Azeroth, right? And you're doing great. All of a sudden, something goes wrong. You say, fuck it. You quit the game. You erase your character. Guess what? You can't go past level 30 unless you go back and create another player and start all over again. That's what the similarity is. And what he's trying to say. You have to basically start over all over again because you quit the game too damn soon. That's what I'm trying to get.
What Etika needs to realize is that now he's going to have to reincarnate again, and he's going to have to start all over. And I don't think I think the lesson that we can learn from all of this is that you're not supposed to give up. You're supposed to keep trying and fight the good fight.
Right.
Don't be a loser. Don't be a pussy. Keep fighting and don't give up because you deserve a better life.
Well, the way he kind of was a pussy because he gave up.
Oh, yeah.
Because it was easier in some cases because he didn't even know where to begin to fix this problem with his channel. He didn't even have a clue.
But here's the positive. The positive is this. Is that at least he might reincarnate again, and at least next time he's not going to give up, and he's going to do it right next time around.
That's true. It could very well be.
So, and here's where it gets interesting. What if in 10, 15 years down the line, we see another YouTuber go, and it could actually be his own reincarnation. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be interesting?
Well, I think, like I said, I mean, I know it's a hot topic. Hot topic! Unfortunately, you can't stick that in a microwave in 4 minutes. But the truth is, yeah, I do think the problem is that. What about YouTube though? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about YouTube again. Okay, YouTube. He came onto the platform. And YouTube, because of all the anxiety, stress, all the hard work that he's putting in, he wasn't getting anywhere. I mean, is YouTube... Can YouTube honestly say it's not our fault? How come we don't see anybody on YouTube when we say we're going to start live streaming the first time? Dear subscriber, we here at YouTube want you to sign this end user license agreement saying that we are not responsible for the bullshitty people that you're going to be working with, the insensitive trolls, the people who basically charge you money and then give you money and then take it back, the multi-channel network distributors are basically going to fleece you, and the people who use you. We are not going to be responsible for your any transgressions done against you. If you agree to these terms, you can stream all you want. Otherwise, I'm sorry, but we recommend you don't even start.
Michelle, I have a question for you. What are your honest thoughts on Etika? Do you think that he's a brave, strong person, or do you think otherwise?
What's that?
I want to know your honest thoughts on this guy. Do you think he's a brave soldier who's willing to fight, or do you think he was someone who gave up? What do you think?
Let's see, which person was this? I'm trying to justify it.
The guy you're talking about. The guy you were just talking about.
Etika.
Do you think he was brave, or do you think otherwise? Just be honest.
I think he tried really hard to do the right thing, to do his channel, make his channel successful. And I think...
But in terms of what he did, do you think that was the brave move, or do you think it wasn't a brave move?
Oh, well, let me explain. I mean, he put a lot of work into his channel, but the sad truth was he didn't know how to get the help he needed in the end because of what happened to his channel and the way the trolls were chewing him up. He already had existing depression issues. He didn't even have the mental health support teams there to help him to deal with every...
You're asking the wrong... Michelle, have you realized that all this mental health bullshit costs taxpayers too much money? We don't need more mental health. What we need is more kindness. Kindness is a long-term solution. Mental health is a Band-Aid solution. Have you considered that if those people were nice to him in the first place, he never even would have needed the mental health? So the real solution isn't getting more mental health. The real and bigger and better solution is making people kinder and nicer. And that way, no one will ever have to ever feel depressed again, because we are going to be kind and nice to everybody. That's the real solution.
Yeah.
Not spending billions of dollars on more mental professionals. That's not a solution. The real solution is creating a culture of kindness.
Yeah, I understand about the culture dependent, but still, in his case, did he even have insurance to get mental health? That's the question I don't know.
Michelle, I want you to think about taxpayers for a second. What do you think will be cheaper for the taxpayer? To go ahead and spend billions on more mental health professionals, or just to teach kids kindness from a young age at school and promote more kindness so no one even needs to feel depressed in the first place? What is going to be cheaper, getting more professionals or creating a culture of kindness so no one even needs to feel depressed anymore, and solving the real issues causing depression in the first place, like poverty, bullying, war? Once we can solve all this, then there will be no more reasons to be depressed, and we won't even have to need any mental professionals at all.
Well, I think, I'll read you some of the comments so you don't see them. Skynet says, kindness? What do you want the mayor to do? Go outside and tell people to start being nice to each other? Being miserable and treating others people like crap is every New Yorker's God-given right. Out on the Wire says Pop is not kind at all. He has called Michelle the nastiest names here. Skynet says, do as they say, not as they do. Alright, let me give you my opinion, honestly, guys. What it is we're talking about people that we call the trolls. These people in public are the nicest people in the world. sometimes. But what they do is they think because the internet's anonymous, oh, I can be the worst asshole in history. In other words, they're living out their worst narcissism dreams. What is psychology today called? The people and trolls, Machiavellian narcissistic sadists.
Michelle, I think that you're being very disrespectful. Okay, Michelle, I think you need to look at the bigger picture. I don't think that most trolls are narcissistic, Machiavellian, blah, blah, blah. I think that most trolls are good-hearted people just going through a hard time, and they just need a platform to express their own anger with their lives.
Yeah.
They're not bad people. They're good people.
I'm sure they are good people in person, but for some reason,
no.
Why are they doing it? Why are they doing it on YouTube though? That's the question I'm asking.
Because because in their own lives they don't have anyone to talk to. They don't really have anywhere to express their anger. So in a way, it's good for their mental health that they can at least get to troll once in a while to help them feel better. They're not trying to harm anybody. They just need to feel better by trolling.
But while they're trolling, they're causing the person that's receiving the trolling to feel worse about themselves.
You should, well, in a way, you should feel better about yourself. People who get trolled should feel better because at least you're helping the trolls feel better.
I just don't. I mean, look, okay. I mean, like, it's like I don't know how to explain this, but it's like these people. Okay, I'm talking about the people that are being attacked. All right, people like me. Is we're putting our best foot forward, and we really are. We're working hard. We're trying to create something, and find ourselves basically pushed against the wall by a variety of factors. And everybody says to me, for example, like, oh, Michelle should just go ahead and just give up YouTube, drink bleach, and die. Why would I want to do that? Do you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Listen, Michelle, I can't tell you why these people are doing this. But what I'm going to tell you is this. You don't need to feel that bad because have you realized that there's channels who have it worse than you? People have it worse than you.
Yeah, I know there are other channels that are worse than me. I don't disagree with that.
No, I meant there's channels who get trolled worse than you and who get more dislikes than you do. I've seen channels get over 300 dislikes.
Yeah. But you think about what that does to the content creator. I mean, especially those that spend.
You shouldn't take it so personally. Just stop. It's not. Michelle, stop taking everything so personally. It shouldn't affect you. Don't worry about it. Who cares? Look, I'm going to be honest with you. If I get dislikes on my channel, I don't care. I just laugh it off and keep on moving.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just reading the comments, but I didn't quite catch that very last part. But what I'm trying to say is this. Those content creators, those people that work hard to produce their content and put their best foot forward through their show every day, sometimes spending a huge amount of money. They think that money is going to help make their channel better, which isn't necessarily going to do that. It's like a carpenter blaming his tools. That isn't because his tools are necessarily crap. It's because his content is crap. Okay? All right, it's true. I can certainly understand that. I can't say my channel's exactly stellar. But the thing is they work hard, research to try to improve the scripts or whatever they're doing. All of a sudden, they're like, I don't know what I'm going to do to get the number of likes up or the number of subs up. And they watch people like Nick Nimmin and other YouTube content creator platforms saying you got to do this and this and this and this. And they do all that, and they still can't even make it. One of the things is that they sometimes forget is you're dealing with a platform that has probably millions of other channels just like you, and you're gonna have to accept that there's only so many just like you channels out there for people to watch. I don't think anyone can.
Michelle, I have a question for you.
What's that?
Speaking of cowards, have you realized that most of the TVs are cowards compared to YouTube? Because at least YouTube allows comments and allows likes and dislikes.
Right.
While when you watch TV, you can't even comment or like or dislike. The media are cowards because they're scared of getting likes or dislikes.
Which network is this you're talking about?
In general, when you watch TV, you can't even give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down.
Okay, I never heard of that one.
What the fuck are you talking about? Listen, when you watch TV.
Oh, yeah, when you watch TV, yeah.
I'm saying that the TV channels are cowards because they don't even let you comment.
Right. Oh, Stacy wants to try to call into the show. Just give me a minute, Stacy. I gotta get you back in here. Maybe you can join Pop and me. And please, Pop, just be patient. You don't have to change your connection. Let me try to get Stacy in here. Yeah. We're almost out of data. I know. You're running on empty. Yeah. All right, Stacy. I'm putting you in now. Let's see. Come on, Stacy. Let's go. Okay, Stacy, you there?
I'm here.
Pop, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so we'll try to have a civil...
Sorry, hold on. I'm just taking my tablets that I need to take at night that help me sleep because I've got post-traumatic stress. Sorry, Paul.
Stacy.
I don't think you're old enough to understand. Shut the fuck up. You sound like a fucking idiot. Who the fuck kills himself over a fucking Lamborghini? Get in the real one. Wait till you grow up and have children and in a fucking real life. You don't even have bullshit, you stupid fucking retard. I'm not listening, I'm normally fucking really
one at a time. Go ahead,
listen. A fucked up little cunt. You're a fucking weirdo. Honestly, no wonder everybody hates you. You're a retard.
Stacy.
Fuck my dick, you wee prick.
Just calm down. What's wrong with you? Calm
You're
down.
the fucking problem. Yes, after. Suicide is
Stacy, calm down.
No, listen
Okay,
to me.
calm
Listen,
down.
bitch.
Alright, one at a time. Okay.
Pop. Suicide is not a fucking easy way out, okay? Do you not think that people think about the collateral damage? Do you not think that people go and try and get help? Do you not think it's fucking maybe the last answer for some people? Do you not assume things, you stupid, fucked up little boy? Shut up and listen. Don't fucking pretend you know about depression. You know jack shit. You fucking know you're not old enough for a wank. Shut up.
Michelle.
What?
Michelle, I want to talk to Stacy and first of all,
I am talking to Stacy.
God. No. I've tried to kill myself twice. What does that make me, Pop? Twice I've tried pills. I overdosed twice.
Stacy, just
calm
down.
No, fuck you.
Calm down.
Listen, this is me, Cam. Pop, you have no idea.
Stacy, I want to talk to you. Stacy, I want to talk to you.
Alright, Pop, let her finish. Alright, go ahead, finish.
You do not know about depression, Pop. You period. Like, you do not know about depression. You're not even old enough to have, like, when I was your age, I was at the doctors with depression at your age. So don't sit there and act. You do not even know. You fucking don't know.
Stacy,
you don't even know what a hard day's work is.
Alright, Stacy, let Pop talk. Go ahead, Pop.
Stacy, I think that you misunderstood. Stacy, look. Stacy, I don't hate you, and I never said that you're a bad person. I don't hate you.
I know I'm not a bad person, and I don't need you to clarify if I am or if I'm not. Because I tried to kill myself twice, you really called me a pussy. You said it was like, it wasn't easy way out.
Stacey,
no,
I can't.
thought about my son, I thought about my husband, I thought about my mum who fucking was dying.
Stacey, I never.
You don't even going to go into my fucking problems.
Michelle, I can't even make out what this woman is saying. I don't understand what she's so
Stacy, you gotta try to talk a little slower. He doesn't understand Scottish, Brogue. She's from Scotland. She can't help it. When she gets upset, she speaks in her native...
Stacy, listen to me. Stacy, just let me speak for a second, all right? Listen. I never said that... Stacy, first of all, I understand that you yourself have been through a lot, and that I understand that there's people who are feeling depressed because of real issues that affect their lives, like poverty, divorce, things like that. I understand, and I feel, and I want to help those people.
Not Paul. Right, I'm going to let me speak now. Poverty, right? I do not have poverty, so I'm not depressed. Obviously, I feel bad for other people in the world, but that's not my depression. I have plenty of food in front of me. I can go and lift money from the bank. So, are you calling me one of those people that can have something and then still kill themselves? Does that make me selfish? No. It means
Stacey,
I have
you're a good
so
person.
No, let me speak. Let me finish this. It means that I have so much little things happen in my life that add up to one big thing. Okay, Bob? And one day you will
I want to know...
Papa, let her finish. She's not done yet.
No, I'm done now. Let me speak.
Stacy, I want to know what it is I said that was so offensive, because I don't find anything I've said offensive.
Well, basically you laughed when Michelle said that suicide victims were pussies. I just burped and I don't give a fuck if it was right in your ear. Because I really don't give a fuck about you anymore, Pop. I had a wee bit of fucking sympathy for you, but see that sympathy, it is just turned into hate.
Stacy.
I'm not finished. Don't listen. You do not know what depression is.
I can't even hear what you're saying.
Right, okay, so...
Raise your volume.
You do not know what depression is, Pop. You do not know what depression is. Sadly, you're too young to understand what depression is, son.
That's not the truth.
I could be your mother. I could be your mother. I have been through hell comparison to what you've dreamt of.
I'm not denying it. I never said... Okay, Michelle, Stacy, listen.
Don't make an opinion something you don't know jack shit about.
Okay, Stacy, listen to me. I never said that you don't have depression. I never said that your feelings are illegitimate. I never said that. What I said is that there are people who have legitimate depression and who legitimately feel bad because of things they're going through. But what I was trying to say is that there's also people who get depressed for stupid reasons, because I know people like this who get depressed because they can't afford the car.
Can I speak now, Pop? Because you must live somewhere in the world that is very, very, very different. Because none of us want to die because we can't have a Lamborghini. None of us want to die because we can't live in a mansion. We want to die.
It's not true. I know
we
people.
Want to die. Listen to me, son. This is not. You're making up bullshit because I do not. Name one person in this earth that killed themselves because they couldn't get a fucking car. I'm waiting.
Listen, most teenagers my own age who I've known growing up who are depressed are literally depressed.
Probably told you that so that you wouldn't listen, so that you wouldn't go into a rant because you don't shut up.
Can you listen? I need you
to
listen.
I would say to you, I'm going to kill myself. See, if I was young and I was pushed to the edge and you spoke to me, I would say, I'm going to kill myself.
I would be the person. Listen, I'm a good person. I'm a good person. I'm a good person, and you're just.
All right, guys, can we end?
I'm a good person. All right.
I'm a very good person, and I'm a very understanding person. I'm a very empathetic person, very sympathetic person.
Stacey,
you are a very young.
All right, guys. I got a question because we're running out of time because we're almost out of data coding here.
Michelle, I need to speak because Michelle, listen.
So how about I moderate this chat just a little bit, so we can keep things under control. Finish your topic.
I want to say something.
Go ahead.
What I want to say is that Stacey lives in Europe, and in Europe, people have different values, and people.
No. I don't live in Europe. I live in Scotland. I'm not in Europe anymore. Where is it you're from?
Scotland is a part of Europe.
Not anymore.
No, it's not.
Not anymore. And guess what? That's why. Wait, me and Feature Samuelson had traded land masses. I'm the North American stoker in the United States, Canada, and the United Kingdom now.
Stacey.
I'm Scottish.
In Europe.
Scottish. I'm not European.
Scotland.
You're fucking. I am not European. I'm Scottish.
No. Listen. Scotland might not be in the European Union, but Scotland is still a part of the continent of Europe.
No, it's not!
No, you fucking idiot! Scotland is the same as Ireland and England and Wales, and we are not part.
It's part of the British Isles. You see, Pop, you don't know your geography very well. Okay, so let me give you a quick. Let me give Pop a quick education on geography. Ireland, Scotland, and Wales are on the Isles called the British Isles. From 1973 until 2020, they were part of the European Union. Then, because of Brexit, Ireland. Okay, Ireland support.
Michelle, I need to speak. Let me speak. Listen.
I'm trying. You're fucking worse than Ryan Gosling.
Let me speak. Let me fucking speak. First of all, people in Scotland and England and France and on that side of the Atlantic Ocean have a very...
Rusty's here. Oh, shit. Hide the mouse. Oh.
Okay, Michelle.
French.
Michelle.
I don't eat snails. I do not eat snails. I do not eat horse. I'm Scottish. Get it right. You are aware of my continent. You're aware of my... You do not know what you're speaking about right now.
I want to talk to Michelle.
All right. Wait, time. Go ahead, Pop.
To Michelle, I'm going to explain to you, and I want you to tell Stacey what I've been trying to tell you, what I've been trying to say, because she can't listen. So I want to tell you, all right? And I want you to tell her. So, Michelle, what I've been trying to say is that Stacey doesn't understand what I mean because... Michelle, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I've lived in Spain. I've lived in Spain for about 5 years of my life, right? But keep going.
Stacey, you need to be quiet because I'm trying to speak.
No, you're talking shit, mate. Mate, you don't make sense. Tell me what you're trying to say. Hurry up. Go.
Michelle.
What?
Michelle, so what I was trying to say is that in Europe and in Scotland and in England, people have a very strong and value system, and they have a different lifestyle.
They do, yes. And they also help.
And that's why Stacey can't understand and doesn't believe me. And she thinks that I'm lying when I say that people in North America literally feel depressed because they can't afford the car of their dreams.
I'm not saying that people don't. I feel depressed. I don't have a Lamborghini, but I don't want to kill myself. There is a difference, Pop. This is the thing. This is where it comes out.
Can you explain to her what I'm trying to say?
Let me speak now. Let me speak.
Her turn.
You're a very intelligent young boy, but you do not know what you're speaking on. On this case, depression and suicide are two different things, sweetheart. I could be depressed about not having a Lamborghini. Everybody's depressed and can't afford one, but nobody goes and jumps off a fucking bridge. Get the facts right, please,
Okay,
before you
Michelle,
start
I
trying
need
to
you.
look stupid.
Michelle, I need you to tell Stacy that I wasn't trying to offend her on purpose. I wasn't trying to make her feel offended.
Okay, you got that. She heard you, Pop.
And tell her that ask Michelle, I don't understand why she doesn't believe me when I'm literally saying that I don't know how it is in Scotland, but here in North America, a lot of people are literally depressed because they can't afford the car of their dreams and they can't have that nice little high life, those nice little shoes.
First of all, okay, hold on a minute. Let me speak up, Pop. My turn. Stacy, let me talk. Pop, honestly, here's the first thing. Oh my God! I got a cat that's climbing all over me.
Yeah, I'm going to say that as a fucking adult.
Pop,
You sound,
let's be honest on one thing.
You just sound like sound like uneducated twats. Some things are intelligent, some things don't make sense. Michelle, you've got Asperger's syndrome. You cannot feel depression. Do not come at me and make you feel this.
Why don't you? Stacey, I need you to listen. Stacy, why don't you take all your anger and use it to do something positive for the world?
She is.
I'm not angry, darling. I'm doing very well, but listening to you
why don't you?
About
all right. Stop, both of you. You're giving me a headache. All right. My turn. Yes.
No, Michelle, hold on.
Pop, shut up for a minute. Pop, just shut up for a minute. Okay. Yes, there are people in any country, that get depressed over the most stupid shit. Like you said, about because they can't get their dream car or they can't get their dream house. But there's also real people who suffer real issues, possibly because of heredity, possibly because they had major trauma in their lives, which would happen to Etika was a combination of both. Now, most people would say, especially if they...
We all came here for a reason. Pop, it's Pop. For Pop, this is his friends. For you, this is your friends. For me, some people don't have a lot. I've got friends that I'm fortunate enough I can turn off YouTube and go and deal with. I've got a family, but that doesn't mean to say that I don't have depression. Pop, you can have it all and still feel like nothing. There is so many.
I know that.
People.
Yes.
Robin Williams. I mean, you're sounding so. You don't make sense, darling. I'm sorry.
Stacey.
It just doesn't make sense. It's clear you don't understand depression. The difference between.
Stacey, when you reject, listen to me. What you need is the Holy Spirit. When you reject the help of the Holy Spirit, that's when you get depressed. You need to pray and meditate more and start living better. All right, that's the solution.
Is that the solution?
You need to start praying and meditating, and you need to let the Holy Spirit heal you. All right.
Why don't you tell me some? Why don't you contact Mother Azra for me? Channel some energy for me. Going well, I'm really happy. Go and channel some energy.
Start praying. You need to read your Bible.
No, I do not want to read my Bible, son. The Bible to me means like nothing. It's like reading the never-ending story. Don't preach to me about the fucking Bible, right? I'll bash in the face with the Bible. I'm a Protestant. I don't read the Bible. Everybody's different.
Listen,
it doesn't mean that I don't believe in God. I do not. No,
Stacey,
shut up! You're telling me to read a Bible. I don't read the Bible.
You've clearly given your life over to Satan. That's why you feel depressed, because there's demons inside your brain. The demons inside of you are making you do strange shit. You need to start reading the Bible, and you need to let the Lord help you. All right? You're possessed, and I feel sorry for your situation, but you are possessed. You're possessed.
Do you know what? I think it's Jezebel, because everybody I seem to
Michelle,
touch one.
we need to pray for her. Michelle, pray for Stacey.
Jezebel, I
You're
said
a
Jezebel.
Jezebel.
Did you hear that, Pop? I'm
You're a
Jezebel,
Jezebel.
and everything I touch and everybody I touch wants to fuck me. Do
I
you hear
rebuke
that?
you. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus Christ. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus Christ. I rebuke you in the...
Jesus will be offended that you are trying to replicate him. He is going to be offended if there is a Jesus, because of you have no idea. Honestly, son, you have so much growing up to do. It's sad, but you need to learn from your mistakes, and you've got
Here's
a lot
my
of learning
question
to
for
do.
Michelle. Here's my question for Michelle.
What?
Here's my question for Michelle. I live a very hard life, and you know it. Why is it that I'm not depressed, and that I feel happy, and that I'm in a positive state of mind and a balance? How come I don't have any depression and I have nothing to complain about? Huh?
Well, that you just answered your own question. How come I have nothing going on in my life and I'm not depressed? That's why.
No, I said, how come I have nothing to complain about?
Listen to me. Listen. You just said that you had nothing bad going on in your life, and you're at peace, so you're not depressed. Why is that? Well, that's because you're at peace and you're a young boy who does not understand depression.
No, Miss Stacey, you don't know, Stacey.
Yes, and I really shouldn't even be on here speaking to you. How old are you?
Stacey, I'm 18.
Okay, well, you're just basically legal to fucking smoke cigarettes.
I'm not evil. Stacey, listen, I've been through a lot of...
evil. I said you're just legal. I said you are only barely legal, the legal age limit. You are just a young boy with no experience on depression or suicide.
That's not
you
true.
Have none whatsoever.
Michelle,
you think
that
listen.
And houses, fuck yourself. Unless they've lost all the money for that house and they're losing everything, then I see why they would kill themselves.
Rusty, get your ass off my buttons and on my mouse, please. I'm talking about the cat. He's putting his fat furry butt on my board. All right.
So, Michelle, here's my question. Okay, here's my question. Michelle, why is Stacey telling me that that I don't know what she's going through and that I have no experience with depression when, Michelle, you know that I have had experience with depression and that I've been through a hard time.
I know you have experienced depression. You even talked about it a little bit last night in the last night's show.
Michelle, here's my question, though.
Listen.
Do you think that possibly... Here's my question. Do you think that it was fair for Stacey to say that I have no experience with real problems?
Real life problems? You don't. Adulting? You don't. How to pay a bill? You don't.
Stacey, I do have experience, but I choose to be brave and to stay positive and to meditate.
Well, do you know something, Pop? Do you know what we'll do? We'll all get together.
We'll
have a fundraiser and we'll make you a trophy. We'll make you a trophy for being alive.
I need an aspirin.
No,
I had enough. I'm fed up.
This is hard on me.
A trophy for me for being the 18-year-old that's still alive today because he's a wee bit depressed over some stupid comment. There is children that have watched their mums been blown up in front of them. You have no fucking idea.
Just Stacey, just for comparison, how old are you?
30.
50?
30.
Okay. I'm 52.
I said I'm 30. 30. I'm
Oh,
not. Do I look 50?
30.
Yes.
Okay. I don't think you were
No,
58.
but I'm 30 on the 22nd of this month. I'm an Aries.
So,
I know. I'm
basically,
really sorry, Michelle. I really should apologise that you're. I forget that you're blind and deaf, and that things are hard for you when you've got Asperger's. But if that is the case, you shouldn't have people on your show that if you're going to present someone that's going to try and defend suicide as being pussies, and then he's going on about depression, which was not
well,
the
I,
topic.
I, I just wanted to explain something. I'm sorry if I got earlier. I said something that got you triggered. I wasn't trying to trigger you. Okay.
It's just calling somebody it's calling somebody that I love dearly a pussy. Do you
But
know
did you
I love this
also?
person so much and you called them a pussy. So fuck you, like I said.
I
And I
was
will
gonna say was
continue to
this.
say if you continue to say that people who commit suicide are pussies, I will continue to say fuck you.
Well, as I said, I recant that, but I must. There is one valid point I am going to stand behind. In many cases in the United States, this does not strictly apply to Canada because I don't know how Canada Health compares. In the United States, people have to pay if they don't have medical coverage that pays for psychotherapy, and they
Right.
often cannot afford it.
Michelle,
They
Michelle,
charge
could have
over
ended it
$100
there.
an hour in a session.
Listen. You could have ended it there because that's just proving the fact nobody can. So there's not everybody that can afford to get help. So the last solution is to take their life. That is the last solution. It's the no hope. That's no hope left. When somebody's at the brink of that, and where I've been, that means you have nothing and no hope left in your life. Not one single thing. You're better. You think you're better off dead, and you do try and reach out to people and tell them that you're feeling like that. So, and not everybody can reach medical attention, sadly. So there is. I mean, and for somebody so famous to die, and that hurt when you said that.
I don't worry, yes, I can backtrack it because unfortunately, I don't think it was taken exactly what that game meant. I'm backtracking on that comment because, one, I don't think I got a chance to fully explain why I meant that. Number two, the other thing that is clearly evident in the United States is a lot of people cannot get mental health treatment. So, unfortunately, because they can't get access to intervention, they feel like there's no choice.
There's no hope. No, they've extended. They're asking for help. They're begging for help. They're saying, "Well, there's no money for help." So this person who obviously, I mean, there's a thought process of suicide. You don't just go right bye. You sit and think about what you're leaving behind, and sometimes, in some cases, that's not that isn't the case. But in a lot of cases, people think about, well, the world would be just better without me. Like that is where it comes to. It's like I would just be better not here. Like life would be easier for people if I wasn't here. But that is a person. That is how people feel. But it can if they'd seek medical help or someone had been there to help at the time, they wouldn't be dead. They wouldn't be
I mean,
dead.
it's just like the question is why in the United States, why can't why does it seem like in some areas there's just no support for people who really want
I know
help?
it's not
There are people that really have been calling on for help and can't get it. Either A, oh, I'm sorry, your insurance doesn't cover this, Or
And that's
B,
sad.
we can't because we don't have any more opportunities because we're full caseload.
Right, so listen, so just say that about me, and I'm struggling. My mum doesn't want to talk to me, my dad doesn't want to talk to me, Kenneth just doesn't want to talk to me, my son, I feel as if would just be better off without me, so I think, right, I'm just going to go, and that'll be that. The world will be better,
Misty,
because
what are
that's
you
your thought
doing?
process at
She's
the
taking
time.
up the guitar.
But that is your thought process. That is what happens. It isn't something that just you've been thinking about. You must. Oh, I'm saying Pop has no experience with this when it comes to thinking. Maybe he does. I don't know, but maybe he has felt so depressed. But the way he's speaking, he's not sounding or trying to defend anything about. He's going on about depression. We were talking about suicide. They're two different things. And same
Yeah.
anxiety. Do you know what I mean?
Right now, my cat is stepping all over me. But the thing is that
Go and chill out with your cats, and I'm going to go to my
I'm
bed.
talking about the big bad boy. Yeah, this cat.
Who just said?
With
You're
Rusty
getting
around, I
mad?
have to hide the mouse because if I don't, he jams up my mouse every time. I don't know how he does it. I'm not even typing,
Um,
guys, because my cat won't let me type.
well, why don't you go and cuddle in with your pussies, and we'll just we're all going to bed thinking about life. Why is this playing it out?
Well, right now, the thing is, we got to get ready to end the show soon because we're almost out of data
I
quota.
need to go. Well, that's correct. I need to go as well. So I'm going to hang up and say good night and goodbye to everybody. Thank you very much,
Well, let
Miss
me ask you,
Lamana.
let me ask you one question before you decide to ring off, which is this: would you want to be on the show on next Saturday, or maybe on the show on Friday night, or on one of the weeknights?
I would need to be a topic that is relative, and the co-host knows what's going on. So yeah, I don't mind being a co-host, Michelle. You're not a silly person. It's just the fact this tonight pissed me off big time. Not, I mean, you're not silly, right? But maybe you say silly things, and that's why you always get a pass. But Pop just can't have an input when he's talking, trying to talk about life experience, depression. It's not work.
All right. I was gonna say was this. Well, we can do. Me and you can talk in private, but I just wanted to just.
I'm gonna go to my bed, Michelle. So could you say goodbye to me just now, please?
Are you still mad at me?
No, I'm not mad at you. I'm going to my bed.
I wasn't trying to start anything. I was just. Maybe I didn't say the best thing, but I just, I want to talk to you. I haven't talked to you in so long. I have to get reacquainted to your voice. It's gonna take me a while.
Yeah, well, I can do the American, but I am not American, so I'm not being American.
Well, did you know that after Brexit was signed on the 31st of January, that I am now the North American Snow Queen of the United States, Canada, and the United Kingdom now? We gave up Southwest Greenland.
Oh, that's great.
And I double checked to see if I can go into the UK without a visa, and I can for 6 months out of the year. I can go to the UK 6 months out of the year if I really wanted to, but then I'd have to come back to the United States for 6 months out of the year.
Yeah, that would be something that you would need to look into. It's actually been snowing the past 3 days here.
So maybe what I could do in the future, I don't know when, maybe in the future, me and Lumi could come over to Scotland and hang out with you and Kenneth.
Yeah, that would be cool if you actually had a flight ticket and you were on your way. But I mean, until that happens, then I've always said you can visit. I never said. I mean, Michelle, it's not you that I've got a problem with. I've not got a problem with Pop. It was It was the topic.
By the way, I haven't talked to Maggie either. How's she doing?
I don't speak to Maggie either. She still uses this. I don't know, but she doesn't speak to me, so I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, guys, seriously, we have really went way recorded today. I have got to watch my P's and Q's for the next few live streams, so we're going to be totally unable to live stream for the remainder of the month, which is, what, like 2 days. The billing cycle starts on the 11th. Oh, okay. So, you have to watch, well, I don't know about that. You just wait, Mr. Macropenis Maniac. You just wait. I will go and leave the United States to myself. Goddamn, please. Now put that code in your soundboard. So, anyway, Stacy, I want to say thank you. I'll talk to you hopefully soon, maybe in private, okay?
Okay, give me a call when you get.
You have a nice night. You have a nice night, okay?
Thank you, Michelle. Thank you for having me on.
You actually, I hope that other people come back to the show. I am trying to bring the show back to something close to where it was successful.
Yeah, well, we can have topics and stuff like that.
Yes, I have a real ID. I have a real federally endorsed ID. Yes, I do. I just don't have a passport yet. I gotta get one. But that's not gonna be for maybe half a year to 2 years. I don't know. It depends. Passports are a pain in the ass to get. But I will get one. All right, so maybe after the coronavirus disaster, maybe we can see what could happen in a few months once the coronavirus to come out with a vaccine or whatever.
Yeah, well, you can let me know.
I have real ID.
When you're visiting, we'll need to go and see Marie and Kirsty, and we'll have a round trip. Yeah. I'm sure we can get this all sorted, but that won't be for a wee while, so we'll speak about that in the near future.
All right, so what I'll do is I'll give you a call privately, and I'll see if we can get you on the show again.
Okie dokie then.
All right.
You take care, Michelle. Thank you very much for having me. I can't see the chat, but I love you.
Don't worry about Pop. He just gets on everybody's nerves. In fact, it was actually kind of interesting to see you guys have a face-off. I don't know if it really makes a difference to him or you, or some in the audience enjoyed it. I think you won the debate. And that's the truth. I think you won the debate. All right, so I'll talk to you later, okay? Bye-bye. Bye-bye. And we're done. And I think our quota's about done, too. Yeah, wow. That was a lot of people. That was a long show. I didn't expect to be on this long. I really didn't even expect to be on this long at all. I just covered simple things, and the next thing I know, all the other bullshit came up, and it was just one after the other. But, yes, we have a live show. Again, I want to remind you guys, Monday through Friday, 8 o'clock at night, Eastern Standard Time is on the YouTube channel. Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. in the morning is on Facebook. Saturdays is 1 o'clock. It's the only one that's shared between both YouTube and Facebook and Twitch. So, everybody, I want to thank you all for watching this encore show. It was an encore show. And right now we're going to figure out what we're going to do for the next month, next 30 days of other bullshit. Yeah. All right, guys. For now, everybody, let me just switch the camera back to me here. I really need to set this sucker up easy. Yeah, me at a desk. You gotta set this thing up and change the OBS to use Studio mode or something, so you can with OBS and with Cam Twist. That's easy to do. We just got to change the settings. That's all. Okay. So, it's the thing is I noticed the camera is like, you'll figure it out. All right, guys. See you guys soon. See you Monday night on YouTube at 8 o'clock. And, of course, 10 a.m. Eastern Time on Facebook. Until that time, stay out of trouble. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.